didn't see you there. Okay, let me stop capping. I saw you there the entire time. So let's get straight into this. On crib. This is What If Naruto Was the Fastest Man Alive Part 2. Now, tell me inside the comments if you guys want me to make make Naruto evil, make him good, or make him an anti-hero. An anti-hero isn't a villain. An anti-hero is a hero that kills people. Well, that will or does kill people. So that's what an anti-hero is. And also an anti-hero can also be a hero that breaks bones. But just know if it's an anti-hero, then just know he's going to be killing people. Anyway, let's get straight into this. Now, last time we left off, Naruto beat the fuck out of Mizuki, and he got tuning rank. Now, 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 I don't know why I'm stuttering so much. Now, Naruto goes home and then he lays down on his bed. He's like, I can't believe I actually I'm actually about to become a ninja. He's thinking. He then says, well, since I'm about to become a ninja, that means that I'm gonna have to risk my life for people. And this super speed doesn't make me invincible either. If I'm not ready for an attack, the attack, I don't just hear the attack and then can immediately catch it. No, I actually have to like be on focus with this. Sorry if the screen's moving a lot, but basically, um, basically, Naruto then wakes up, barely getting any sleep, about 2 hours worth. Now, he walks over to school, and as soon as he walks in, everybody's like, is that Naruto? I thought this class was for the people that passed. And then everybody's basically freaking out. They're like, did we all fail? And Shikamaru then says, don't be stupid, you guys. Obviously, Naruto passed. Everybody just looks shocked. And then Naruto basically says, is it that shocking? And and then Shikamaru says, no offense, but you're high key stupid, my guy, putting his hand on Naruto's arm. Now now Naruto then runs over to his seat with super speed, which everybody's all of a sudden shocked because they haven't seen Naruto's speed before. And Kiba being Kiba, he goes over to Naruto, being jealous that Hinata's in love with Naruto, and he says, "You're a failure. Get the fuck out of the class before I teach you a lesson." Now, Naruto then runs around Kiba, and Kiba turns around, and then somebody says, "Kiba, look out!" And all of a sudden, Naruto's hands halfway inside of Kiba's chest, and then Naruto says, "Do you want to talk to me like that again? Because if you do, I could simply make my hand whole again, and then that will be the end of you." Then looking at Kiba with a sinister look. Now his eyes kind of glow red a little bit, and his lightning changes a little bit. You can see you can see orange and red coming off of him. And then Kiba's like, chill, I'm sorry. And then Naruto just whispers inside Akiba's ear. Next time you want to do something like this, be prepared for the consequences. And then he says, okay, tapping him on his head, going back to his seat, and then sitting down. This then enrages Kiba, and then he walks back to his seat and sits down. Now, I'm going to say it's been an hour, and the only classes left is Team 10, which I'm pretty sure was Shikamaru and Ina's team. If that's not it, then correct me inside the comments. And Team 7. Now, Naruto then says, okay, since I'm about to become a ninja, I'm feeling grace. I'm feeling I'm feeling like I want to do something good for the world today. He then stands up, and everybody looks at him, and then he says, "Hey, everybody, do you want anything from the store?" And then everybody's like, "What? We can't go to the store. If we were, and then our senseis would get here, it would set a bad first impression, and maybe we could even not become ninja." And Naruto then says, "I bet I can get it here in less than 1 second." And Ino says, "What? Are you crazy, Naruto?" And then he says, "No, just really fast." And then Ino says, even the legendary Sanin couldn't go to the store and get back here in a single second." And Naruto then looks at Ino, and then she says, "Don't compare me to someone that I don't even know of," which is basically an insult. And she looks at him, and then she says, "Okay, I put this on my ninja way." She says, "Okay, if you can get that food back here in less than 2 seconds, yeah, I'm giving you two, then I'll allow you to take my virginity." And then Naruto's eyes glimmer inside of light, which Naruto's way of doing this is just going into flash mode. You know that mode when lightning goes all around his body, and then time basically slows down to a point that, looks like it stopped. Now, he walks to the store, gets the food, puts the cash on the table, and then walks back. And then says, "Your time starts now." And and then Naruto's like, "Oh, I'm already back." And Ino's just shocked. She's like, "What?" Naruto then says, "I'm already back." And then says, I was just kidding about that whole part." And Naruto then says, "Well, you did put it on your Nendo, which is our religion." And she basically looks at everybody, and then she says, "You guys, you can't seriously be you can't be serious, right?" And Shikamaru says, "You shouldn't have made a promise that you couldn't keep. I mean, you shouldn't have made a promise if you couldn't pay the price." She looks at Choji, and then Choji says, "You did put it on your Nendo." And then she looks over at Sakura, and then she says, I guess you have to do this," with a slight smirk on her face. And she looks at Sasuke, and then she's like, "Sasuke, I know you're gonna disagree with him." Which, since Sasuke is a respectable man that follows his Nendo, and he cares about promises, he actually keeps them. And Sasuke basically says, "Well, you did promise him on your Nendo." Instantly, one tear falls from Ino's eyes, and she basically grabs Naruto's hand and then basically goes down the academy steps and then takes him outside of the room. They then come back, I'll say 12, 13 minutes later. And and basically Naruto zippins up his shirt and Inko's just I mean not Inko. Ino's basically just looking down at the ground inside of shame and embarrassment. And and Shikamaru makes a joke and then he says, "Hey, you got a little something in your hair." And then she says, "Really?" And then she looks inside of her hair and then Shikamaru basically smiles and laughs. Okay, let's say about 10 minutes later, Team 10 Sensei comes and then he takes them wherever. Now the last team left is Team 7. They're basically like, we've been waiting half of an hour. There's no possible way that he is coming. And as they're about to get up and leave, they then hear someone walking towards there, which Naruto's reaction is, shoot, I forgot a prank. Which then he sets up the prank with his super speed. And Kakashi then walks inside of the room and then gets hit in the head by the eraser. And then Kakashi basically says, first thoughts, you're all a bunch of idiots. And basically everybody's like, wow. Well, everybody but Naruto's like, wow, Naruto, you just had to do something that'll give us a bad first impression, didn't you? Now, now, Kakashi basically says, go up to the roof, and we're gonna talk about what you want to do, and what's your dreams and aspirations, and what's your name also. Kakashi goes first. He says, I'm Kakashi Hatake. My likes, none of your business. My dislikes, also none of your business. And he says, my aspiration, and none of your business. And then Naruto says, all you did was tell us your name. Which then Sakura goes next and we're passing her part. Don't ask me. Don't ask me why we're passing Sakura's part. Because if you ask me that inside of the comments, if you ask me why we are passing Sakura's part, you're getting hidden from the channel. I don't care what you say. Don't ask stupid questions that you know the answer to. Now, now, let's get back into this. Um, Sasuke says, okay, my name is Sasuke Uchiha. My likes and dislikes, I don't really have any. I don't have a dream, because I'll make it a reality, he says. He then looks at everybody, looks forward inside of a sinister way, and then he says, my aspiration is to kill a certain somebody and restore my clan, which, of course, everybody but Naruto knows it's Itachi. Now, basically, next is Naruto. Naruto then says, my name is Naruto Uzumaki inside of a calm voice. He's read up on a lot more books since he has speed reading. That's one thing that like actually goes fast for him. Now he says, my likes running and ramen. But I don't like to wait for the ramen because it's very annoying. And then he says, anyways, my dreams and aspirations. I actually have two of them, he says. Kakashi then looks up at him and he says, oh, what are those? And then Naruto then says, for one, I want to become the fastest man alive. And he then says, and for two, I'd like to become the Hokage. Now Kakashi takes this into his head, and then he says, "Okay, now meet up at the park and don't eat, or you'll throw up." Which, of course, Naruto's the only one that cannot do that. Naruto's noticed that he has to eat 7 meals a day to feel regular, not to be full, to feel regular. So, you know, he still eats. And he goes to the park, which at this point he's getting hungry. So he calls this fair. Now, Kakashi then says, Kakashi then says, the mission is simple. Take the bells. Take these bells off of me. If you can manage to do that, then I'll allow you to pass. And Kakashi then says, I've heard about you, Naruto Uzumaki. And then he takes off his headband and then looks at him. Then showing the Sharingan, which Sasuke's shocked. He then says, where did you get that from? Before Kakashi can answer, Naruto then runs up to Kakashi, which Kakashi can't even, he can perceive it, but all he is a blur still. Now everything's still slowed down just the tiniest bit. He noticed he can't even move a single muscle. He then says, no, it's not that I can't move a muscle. I am moving. It's just he's he's running faster than my brain can send a signal to my body to move. Naruto then takes the bells and then he puts them up, and Sasuke was like, wow, that was awfully easy. And Kakashi says, okay, okay, Naruto, we're gonna do this test again because that was not fair. I literally could not move. But all in all, you guys pass. I want to see. The point of the test was teamwork. Um, you guys didn't show that since Naruto took them all for it. But I want to see you guys work together. Uh, Now, Sasuke threw some kunai, and Sakura, I'm gonna say she ran up to him, which Kakashi blocks the kunai, and the kunai goes flying towards Sakura, which Naruto then grabs it before it can hit her, and then throws it at Kakashi, which Kakashi then notices I can't dodge in time, and right before he dies, Naruto then runs up and then catches it, and then he says, "Wow, were you really about to let that hit you?" Kakashi finally got enough time to actually blink, and then he says, "What? What? I thought I was actually gonna die." He had killing intent too. I noticed. As soon as he got killing intent, some of his lightning turned red. Now, we all know why his lightning turned red, but let's not get into that. Now, Kakashi basically says your teamwork was okay, I guess. Um, he then says you pass, and basically Naruto then walks away, and then he says thanks, I guess, and yeah, that's where we'll leave it off. If you guys enjoyed, then hit that little subscribe button. I'll see you guys later. See ya.